Hello everyone, it's Monica with Practical Girl Creations, and I am just back with a quick video just to show you what I was able to find at Hobby Lobby, along with a recent visit to a repurposed slash thrift store near me that I had never been to before. So I was super excited to get a hold of some of these deals, so I thought I would show you right quick what I was able to snatch up at Hobby Lobby, and then what I was able to find during my little thrift store visit. So I was super excited. So I know there's a ton of Hobby Lobby hauls out there. That's why I stopped by Hobby Lobby, one of my favorite stores. And so I was able to grab a few things. I was super excited. I thought everything might already be gone, but I did get a few things. So we'll go ahead and get started. Right here, I got some cardstock. I saw several people had the mauve, so I was really hoping for the mauve. But this was the only one left. It had been $5.99, and I got it for $1.49, which it's cardstock, and it has some white in there. So I really liked that. So, hey, I can always use cardstock. So, I got that. I did buy a couple of 12 by 12 paper packs. I couldn't resist. There was a few of these left. So I got one of the Preppy Petals by the Paper Studio. It was $13.99. I got it for $4.99. And it's cardstock, so I like the thickness. It's not super thick, but thick enough, and I love the patterns. So this has some Amity Bloom vibes to me, and I just thought it was pretty. And so I grabbed one of these. And I also grabbed this one. I really liked this one a lot. It was $21.99, and it was on sale for $5.49. It's called the Earthy Pink, and they had a few of these left. They had some other books. None of the small ones were on sale that I could find, or either they had already been gotten or purchased, but they did have some more large ones still available. So this had some really pretty patterns, pink, kind of the antique-y look, and it again is cardstock paper, so great for backgrounds, tags. I really like the patterns in it a lot, so I got that one. And I'm going to apologize in advance. We had a little bit of snow and sleet this morning, guys. It's been like up in the upper 70s, and then boom. So the allergies are really going right now. This was the only one I saw of this pack. It was $9.99. I got it for $2.49 of these little clothespins. It's like the gold and silver tone. I love using these, especially this size, because I like to make banners. And these are great for hanging up whatever I'm creating. If I'm making a banner to hang, it's just the perfect size. So I got one of these. That was the only one of this pack. They did have some other smaller miniature ones in different colors, but I didn't need those. Now this right here, let's see if I can move it over here. So I do have the wax seals and the wax pellets or the beads. I've never purchased these from Hobby Lobby before. So I got two of these. These are the transparent wax beads. They were $5.99. I got them for $1.49. So I got a couple of those. There's 120 pieces in each one. And I need to get working on my wax seals and create a bunch, because I've used the ones that I had. This was the part I'm interested in trying. They didn't have a huge selection of color. I got the only two they had in the green. They were $5.99, $1.49. So I'm interested in trying this because you use it in your glue gun, and I've never tried that before. I have the little burner and the little spoon. I'm anxious to try this with my glue gun. So we'll see. So these were on clearance, as well as they had several of these, and I actually like these better than the green, the black and white. So they're a double colored. They had quite a few. I think they probably had 4 more packs of these, and I just grabbed a couple. And they were $6.99, and I got them for $1.74. So same thing. I'm going to use that in my glue gun and see how that comes out. I got another one of these pens. Rust-Oleum made these. They're paint pens. You shake them up. And they were $7.99. I got it for $2.49. I got the copper one, and they had a couple more copper. I had been in there a couple weeks ago, maybe, and got the purple and pink one that was on clearance. And when I went back, this one was on clearance. The other ones were already gone, which was fine with me. I already had those, but I did get the copper one. I like these a lot. I use them when I'm putting labels on things in my craft room. Now, my cover picture shows like a antique green platter server that I found in the clearance center. I was so excited about this one, guys. It was $69.99, and I got it for $6.99. Now, I didn't see anything wrong with it. There wasn't a chip or anything, unless there were supposed to be some plates down in the center. So when you look at the beginning of my video, the cover picture has that. It's too big for me to try to put on this underneath my camera. But wow, $69.99 and down to $6.99. I don't understand their clearance prices. I always hear everybody say, you know, they mark it down 75%. Some of these things are not calculated correctly, I will tell you that. And I'm going to give you an example, I think, here in a minute. Let's see. I got some of these right here. So they had a few of these I liked from the Paper Studio. These are the gem strips. They were $8.99, and these are, and I apologize for the glare, but these are the diamond, the tiny diamond ones. I hope you can see that. Might be difficult to see. But I got 2 of those. They did have some more of those at the store I was at. This was the only one that I got of the larger kind of golden amber gems. So it was $8.99. I got it for $2.24. If you know me, I love bling. I'm going to use it. These 2 paper packs right here had the stars. They were $1.24 a piece. I mean, that's like going to the Dollar Tree for me. And they were $4.99. So they have smaller stars, larger stars. I will use these. These are sticker stars. So I will definitely use these. We can use them in Christmas. We can use them for the 4th of July. So I liked those. Maybe this is an example I wanted to show you of their pricing. So one's $3.99, one's $2.99, but they both are marked down for 99 cents. I don't know where the thought process comes to calculating, but hey, as long as I've got a good deal, I'm good about it. This was the only one like this, and I really like this one. These are the sparkles, 3 different kinds of pink, and I will use these. So they're adhesive. And this was the only one I've got of this that had the words. Now the wording is black, and it is kind of sparkly and shiny, but I don't know if you can tell. But I love the words, and I can totally see me using these. And they are stickers as well. So again, I got that for 99 cents. I did get, in that same section, they had about 4 or 5 of these still left. $3.99 for 99. It's not quite the same color. One seems to be more amber versus more gold. They were smaller, but I got 2 of those. So I hope you can see how those look. And I did get this one little sticker set that was $1.24. I liked the dress, the cross, the Bible. I wouldn't really use this candle, but I would use this little cross right here. And they had a couple more of these, so I got that for $1.24 also. I hope it's not too blurry. I just want you guys to be able to see what they had. I did like this. I don't know, the packaging was a little torn, but these are dropper bottles, so they had restapled. I think somehow somebody might have tried looking at them. They're completely new, nothing wrong with them. I got it for 62 cents. They were $2.49, and I'm really excited about these. I didn't have any of these. I do have some of the distress inks, the sprays, and I know I can do a lot with these little bottles right here. So this was the only one I saw of that. So you may want to check. And this was near the Tim Holtz section in my store. Also, over near the Tim Holtz section, I got some of these metal page corner decor that I really liked. They were all $1.24. I like the larger one better. It just seems more ornate, but hey, you know, they had a couple more of these still left after I left. This was the only one like this one. So I really liked those. I have a few like this that are more of the antique finish. I didn't have any of the gold. So yeah, pretty happy about that. Now, I do go over to the jewelry section. And this store is different than the store close to me. I happened to be out of town and stopped at a Hobby Lobby I saw on my way home. My store near me, it gets sold out of stuff pretty quick. I don't know. We must have a lot of crafters here, which is great. But I feel like by the time I see the clearance, they are gone. So they had this whole jewelry section that was clearanced. And I got these two. If you see my craft room tour, you know I like to make dangles, and I like the jewelry, collect broken jewelry and stuff. But I thought these were pretty because they had individual pieces. I love the cameo. And I love the long stones right here. Those will make great dangles on things. I got these for $1.49. They had been $5.99. I did notice this one was missing one, but hey, for clearance, it's, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I still like the cameos. These were the only two that they had at my section. This was the only one they had like this. I'd never seen these before. I got this for $1.49 also. I guess you can make earrings out of these, but I'm going to take those apart and use these different cameos. Let's see if I can get you to be able to see without it being super blurry. I apologize if it's blurry. I just wanted you guys to be able to see. I liked this. I paid 99 cents, and it's a little globe, y'all. I loved it. My son, who collects the presidential stuff, he also has some antique globes. So my wheels got to turning about maybe a guy's journal type thing. I don't know that he would use it, but I'm going to use this somehow for him some way. I just thought it was too cute. These I really liked. They look like little books with cameos on them, and they were $1.24. And they're like a little book. I mean, I don't think it opens, but how cute is that? With the cameos. And I love Victorian and vintage. Of course, I love these. They're heavy. They were $1.74. They have been $6.99. I was all about these right here. They are earrings. I won't wear these as earrings, but they are just the way they reflect the light and the different colors. I liked them, so I got those. And last but not least, and I didn't open this, they had a few packets of this. They were $1.24. Let's see what these look like. It looks like little cameos. And I thought these would be pretty to glue, but I didn't get, but I hope you can tell. They're a little cameo head. Let me flip it over here. Can you see it that way? I hope you can. So those were really cool. I think they're like possibly able to be beads. They have a hole in the front, top and bottom. But I only got one pack of those. There were several of these, but I just got the one pack because I want to make sure I use it. I did also get one of these. It's over in the planner section. They did have planners for sale on clearance. They had planner stickers on clearance. This was the only sticker block note, the smaller one. It was $1.24. It looks like someone tried to tear it up, but I don't care. I'll still use these. I liked what it said. I like the stickers and the pictures. They're smaller. So yeah, maybe I should be turning it this way. I'm trying to turn it long ways for you guys. So I went ahead and got that. I thought that was cute. Now, there is one more thing I got at Hobby Lobby, and then I'll show you my thrift items. Never seen, and it could be I just never looked, but over in the jewelry clearance, they had these huge stencils on clearance, and these are more, I'm sure, for furniture because of their size, obviously, but I had never seen them at my store big like this. They are the Designer Series large format stencils. What's this one called? I can't tell, but they were $12.99 on sale for $3.24. And I got this pattern, which I believe would be the same as what you're seeing in the picture here. My thought is I do tea-dye paper. I love the tea-dyed paper with the patterns, whether people use lace or a pattern. And I thought this would be good for me to lay over the top of maybe, you know, several sheets of paper versus just a one at a time. I could lay this over the top of maybe 3 or 4 and get the patterned effect. So that's what my thinking was with that. Same thing with this one, just a different pattern. Same price, $12.99. I got it for $3.24, and you can see what it looks like right here. Let's see how it is. So, same thought process. I could put possibly 4 sheets or 3 sheets of paper underneath this as I'm tea dyeing and create this pattern on my paper when I lay it out in the sun. So, I like the fact that these were a lot bigger. So, these were the 2 that I picked up. And that is pretty much all of my Hobby Lobby haul. Now, I did meet a girlfriend for lunch one day, and she took me to this really cool repurposed store, and it was really neat. It had just all kinds of things in it, and these right here were a couple of wallpaper or wall sample books. I don't even know if you call it wallpaper. I guess you would. It's designer. What's it say right here? The Roma Group. Now, there were other ones. These were the 2 I picked out. One I paid $3 for, and the other I did pay $5, but it was the only one like it. And I just know it's up my alley. So you can see it's got the shiny, the textured. She actually helped see this, and of course I went gaga over the samples in here. There's just a lot of texture to it. a lot of variety. I'm loving the gold that's worked into it. So you can see it is a wall covering. So it's trying to show you in that picture how that designer would have used it. And it's just full of all these little wall pieces that I can use in my journals and on for ephemeral decor. Isn't those pretty? I wish you could feel them. They're kind of they're thicker than just wallpaper. They're very thick and layered. Look at that. So I was really excited. It was worth $3 for me. I would have loved to have had the other 2 books, but you know, I said no, I'm going to get the 2 that I like the most, and I definitely grabbed this one. This one was the $3 one. But it just had some beautiful texturized pieces in it. So I was really excited about that. Whoops. And this was the $5 one. Maybe because it might have a little more. But same thing, very texturized, except this one has smaller squares. I hope you can see. I'm sorry if I hit the camera. But it has shine to some of the texturized patterns in here. And they're on both sides. So there is some like silver, gold, pearl look. Let's see if you can see it here. And some of the fabric pieces. And I did check, and I can really get these off pretty easy. I've already been pulling on them to make sure. So yeah, I got this. It was full of some really cool pieces to use. I don't know if you can see the shine, and you know, it just was really unique and pretty. And it had a lot. I can do a lot with each one of these. You know, that's the great thing about our hobby is, you know, little pieces go a long way. And every one of these has a different feel, a different look. Some have a little bit of soft feeling to them. Some are slick. Aren't those gorgeous? So I did pay. This has some sparkle. These have a little bit of glitzy sparkle in them. Look at these. See, I keep hitting my camera. It's not the easiest for me to pull that up here. I apologize. So that's really cool. I thought these were super cool. Look at those. Ooh. I was happy. So I did pay $5 for this one. I hope that's... I've never bought any like sample books before. So I wasn't sure if that was like, you know, guys, I like things that are fairly cheap. But I was pleased with this. I felt like, yeah, I'll pay $5 because I feel like it was worth the $5. So that's book number 2. So I was really pumped about that. And at the same store, I grabbed, you know, like I need some more ribbon and lace. I couldn't help myself. I don't know how many yards of this that I got. But this huge, ginormous thing of yellow, it's very sheer. It's very soft. It's not hard. It's very, you can tie it. It's very, very soft. They had several of these. I don't know who donated them. But I paid $5 for this. And that's how much lace I got. And they were all full like this. I don't know if this is true. It says 1997, 366 yards. I thought that was a good deal. That's a lot of lace, and it's lace I like. And with spring coming, I was real excited about that. And I'm going to coffee dye some of that, or tea dye it, whichever. I also got this, which it was 50 cents, obviously the pink, but it's made of a almost like bandage material. It's very soft, and it's a lot for 50 cents. So I did grab that. I thought that was different. It's my color, 50 cent. I got this one for 50 cent as well, and I just loved this brocade. And again, this is what I do. I peel that back to see how much I'm going to have. And I feel like I'm definitely getting my money's worth. It's soft as well. It's not super stiff, but it's very pretty. And I can use this anytime, not just the holidays. I just thought it was gorgeous. So I was excited about that. And I did get this big piece of this, I don't know, teal type lace. It's soft. It's a nice size. I paid $1 for this. There's quite a bit on here as well. And it's very soft and pretty. And it was already on this card, so I paid $1. I also grabbed these. They both had this little clip. I guess they were leftovers from someone's sewing. And I paid 50 cents a piece for these. And you know, you can obviously tell I love the French stuff. And these were the only two that I saw. So, again, 50 cents a piece. I did buy those. And last but not least, at a different store, I grabbed this bag, and I apologize for the noise, for $5. Now, they had it sealed. It is very heavy, let me tell you, and it is chock full of brooches. I know it's all Christmas. Christmas is coming back, you know, it will be back. And I could not pass up a lot of these pretty brooches and things that they had in here, because I will definitely use those at Christmas in my creation. This one's still on the card, but I was super excited about finding that as well. I think for some people it's hard to buy things after the holidays. You want the deals, but the deals aren't there at the holidays. And so sometimes it can be hard to spend the money when you know you can't use it for a while. But in crafting, we can create and be ready. So that's what I got. So that's my Hobby Lobby haul and my little thrift store grab. And I just wanted to throw that out there. So like and subscribe, and I'll be coming out with another video hopefully next week where I can show you the updates to what I've been working on from my magazine video. So if you haven't checked that out, please go check that out. And that way when you see my next video, it'll make sense. You'll know what all I was working on. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.